Natty dreadlock, natty dread, natty dreadlock, natty dread. So this video is a big start to a tribute to one of the biggest inspirations in dreadlock history and a personal favorite of my own, Mr. Bob Marley. Robert Nesta Marley. What a name. Legendary, it really is. And it's amazing that here on the Locs channel, he's never been featured. And it blows my mind. I'm like, wow, Bob Marley's never been on my channel. But then I realized, Bob Marley's been in every single video on this channel. And I'm like, the spirit of Bob is here. Not to worry. So there's no rush on making a Bob video. And today starts, though. Today is the start of that Bob video. Unfortunately, there will be no dreads featured in this video. Only the ones you see upon me head. That's why I had to bring out the locks for this video, because there will be none in this dread review. This is a video, of course, of Bob before the locks. Stay tuned. I've been watching this movie, you see, called Marley. It was on Netflix, American Netflix. You guys are lucky in the States because you can get this movie on Netflix called Marley. In Canada, if you're here in Canada, you have to punch in the American Netflix on your protocol and hack the shit to get the Marley here. Or you just download it. Don't tell anybody. Anyways, back to the story. Bob Marley here is obviously an amazing dread. Back to the story of Mr. Marley here. You see, throughout this movie, it was very interesting because we all know Bob for his dreadlocks, his infamous free-form locks, legendary. But nobody knows of him before his locks, and that was one of the most interesting parts of this movie. Is there's so many pictures of him without the locks, and Bob Marley only started growing his locks once he turned to Rastafarianism, which is another interesting point. Rastafari in itself. I love the fact that Bob Marley was a huge advocate of Rastafarianism, which is actually a form of Christianity. So one of the biggest music stars in history was a Christian and spread nothing but peace and love through his music. Unlike all these other dreads that I'm reviewing in these videos and their rappers and shit, you can see the difference now between an artist that has not been polluted by the Illuminati industry to the new age artists nowadays that are just destroyed by them. You can kind of see the comparison, right? So it's like, if you're looking to find some good music to listen to that's not polluted like other guys I've reviewed in the past, look to Bob Marley. All his music is good. All of it. And that's the best thing about Bob Marley, is that you can go like anywhere in the world, and if you say, hey, you like Bob Marley, you don't really find people that say, no, I hate Bob Marley, I can't stand his music. It doesn't happen, and that's like the amazing thing. Anywhere in the world, even countries that don't even speak English, they know Bob Marley. They know Bob Marley. And this is Bob Marley without locks. Check it out. Just a regular fro, you know what I mean? This is interesting because it's longer on the top and shorter on the sides. Kind of like how I got it right now on my hair. And his hair is just like, he's mixed, right? So he was English, like European and Jamaican. Actually the same mix as me. But his parents were vice versa. But a lot of people say when I go to Jamaica I look like Bob Marley. I get that a lot, but not so much here really. When I have the locks sometimes, but in Jamaica a lot. But yeah, look at his hair. It's just afro texture. Like it's crazy seeing Bob at such a young age not even having no locks. And his face is still the same though. Like it's still the same Bob, just no hair. You can kind of see like you can kind of see some locks forming down there. But yeah, like, you know, like you've seen this face before in some of his legendary pictures, but there's just no locks to it this time. It's still the same soul though. It's crazy. So here's a picture talking about how Bob's solo recording career didn't sell. and he only got like real well recognized after he formed Bob Marley and the Wailers. And there's a lot of good, interesting facts in this movie about Bob Marley and the Wailers and how they grew up together and how they actually started their music career. And it's amazing because a lot of the places in the movie that they visit, I've been in Jamaica. Like I've gone to 56 Hope Road, which is the studio that they would record in, the house that Bob bought. It was the same house that where Bob got shot, and there was like bullet holes in the wall in the house. And I'm tripping out. I'm like, holy shit, fucking bullet holes that were shot at Bob Marley, and I'm here putting my finger in the bullet hole trying to get a feel for it. That's my memory of the place, right? Oh man, it's trippy having my locks flying around. This is nuts. I'm back in the game. But Bob Marley here, here in the Wailers, and like I got no locks. You know what I mean? Like no locks here. Just yeah, it's actually a pretty clean cut for Bob Marley there. He's pure shaven, rounded off afro. Like what? It's a clean look, Robbie. Even cleaner. Yo, check this out. It's unreal how the looks he was pulling off. It was like the boy bands you'd see around this time in the 70s in England and stuff. Like this is what was popular. This is like more when he was turning towards Rastafari. You know, under there he's got some locks trying to form up. But back here, even a younger picture of Bob. Look how skinny he is. It's crazy. He's so young. Same haircut, short in the top on the side, longer on the top. It's actually pretty interesting to reminisce on like Bob's early years like this. You know, no locks. But as he got older, he started growing the afro out. Right now, we can see it starting to form. Locks starting to take place. They haven't just yet, but you know it's gonna get there. The little afro stage, and this is like one of the best stages of growing locks too, is the afro stage, because it's like that's when your hair is the wildest, and when it really starts to really take form, and how they start to fall on your head and everything as well. It's an interesting stage in the afros. A lot of people grow their hair long first before they dread it, so they miss that stage. That was what happened in my last journey as well. It's interesting. But yeah, this is the afro. Like when my hair grows, it's gonna look the same with the afro like this. Watch, you guys are gonna see. But usually I comb my fro out. This is what I've done in the past my whole life. If I had an afro, I'd either comb it out and braid it, or braid it. But now I'm gonna grow it out and not comb it and just rub it. And then eventually I'll probably stop just rubbing it, because I don't know if that's even a good technique that I'm doing. It might make my whole head one dread, or it might make all my dreads really thin and like tiny. So I'd have more dreads than last time, which wouldn't be bad. That would be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens with the freeforming. And thus far, I'm only washing my hair with just water at the moment. I haven't really found out that's what soap I'm going to use, but I'm just using water. But back to Bob's dreads here. Of course, this video is about Bob. Yeah, you know, just a very happy guy, even at a young age. No locks, but oh shit, you can see some locks forming here. Some twists happening up in this. So you know that's gonna be quite the adventure. And then this is like, you know, one of the more well-known photos when his hair is nappy and definitely starting to lock up. And that's just him growing his hair out. This just grows like that. Like my hair is not that nappy, like that. I wish it was like that, like spongy. Like that's a very spongy type of hair. But mine is more like curly. Like you're gonna see my hair when it grows out. It's gonna, hopefully it will lock. I don't know. I pray. But yeah, this is Bob Marley's video on him before his locks. So hopefully you guys liked it. Of course there's going to be a video of him with his locks. I just got to gather some photos and figure out a video for it. But I hope you guys liked it. Like I said, keep on subscribing. Put some comments below. What did you guys think of his locks, man? Of his hair before locks, actually. And this is not even a video about his locks. What am I saying? This is a video about him before locks. So stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, because there's lots more videos about dreadlocks coming for the rest of my life. And of course, stay naughty. So, Style Lock signing off. Double peace out to my fam. T down, H down. What? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Peace.